Oh, what's good? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. That's got an echo. Okay. Let's see if this works. What is going on, peoples? Hold on, I gotta fix my lighting real quick. There, that might be better. That's a little better. That is a little better. What's good, people? Welcome back to the Dollywood recreation. I've been working on this for a while now, and I've got a lot of work done. I want to show you guys my Dollywood recreation so far. So, let's get into it. Yeah, as you can see, remember I've been working on the parking lot a lot, trying to get the parking lot done. I put the buses here to kind of simulate the you walking in, because you take the buses to get to the entrance. Definitely not trams. You take buses. So, yeah, I put this little pathway fence here because I thought it looked realistic. I think it looks really good. The guests are kind of sinking into the pavement. I love that. I got the same with the trash cans and whatnot. I think it looks really good that everything is kind of synced into the pavement. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. Then we got the iconic Dollywood logo in red text. Don't mind the unfinished text. That's just so people know, like, hey, it's not done yet, I added a bunch of coaster sound effects and everything everywhere, so you can hear RCT noises as you're walking in the park like it is in real life, which I thought is really cool touch. Then you pass through this normal, entrance that they have, and I put the date that Dollywood was founded. February 2nd, 2025 is when Dollywood first opened. So, yeah, that's a cool touch there. Got this realistic fountain that they have in real life. Really cool. It's got this little spinny stuff on it. Then we go up these stairs and go over this little creek here. Gotta have the stairs so you can get those ADA people involved. And then you're in the park now. This is the Emporium. They recently renamed it to the Front Porch Cafe, so we have the Front Porch Cafe now. Looks pretty realistic to the real one. Got a little gift shop in here with yeah, sorry, this isn't the Emporium. I said that wrong. This used to be the I can't remember what it was called. The big building that you walk into. This is the Emporium over here, the kind of exit for the park. I think it turned out really good. It looks exactly like the one in real life with the wood and the big giant wooden pillars. I think that looks really good. And then obviously you got your huge gift shop in here and your bathrooms, and yeah, they recently changed it so that you don't exit through the Emporium now. You actually exit through the front gates now. So, they changed that. Then this is some random building that I just threw in. I just threw in a random building because I felt like it. It's a recreation. Doesn't have to be perfect, so I just kind of threw it in, Let me go this way. We got our iconic trestle bridge that the Dollywood Express passes on. I didn't feel like putting in the big black, steel pillars and everything, so I just kept it wood, and it looks fine. Don't question it. I was doing some geographical work too, and making sure that it's right. So there actually isn't a slope here at all. There's no stairs or anything. So it's just flat ground. So if you're at Dollywood and it looks like there's a hill here, there's not. It's your eyes fooling you. Okay. Then we go around. There's supposed to be a graveyard here, but again, I was too lazy. I didn't put it in. I just wanted to get this park done. I also just put a random thing up there, because why not? Wait, that's a balloon, isn't it? Yes. I didn't realize guests would drop or like let go of balloons and stuff and they would fly. Huh. You learn something new every day. Yeah, I'd put a bunch of floating trees everywhere. You know how it is in real life. We come over here. We're in Timber Canyon now. We got our Lumberjack Pizza Co. Looks exactly like the real one. We got these nice views of Mystery Mine here. Looks really real. Then we got a Whistle Punk Chaser. Whistle Punk Steam Chaser, but I spelled it wrong, so I'm gonna do that. My favorite coaster on park. You know, in real life, the roller coaster lift hill goes this way, but I didn't feel like it, so I just put it that way. So you know, remember it's a recreation, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Then we got Thunderhead. You know, real nice looking entrance right here. Nice big wooden pillars like they really do have in real life. It's real nice looking. You really do cross under that like that in real life. Your queue right here. Wait, where is the entrance to the queue? What the frick? Where's the entrance to... Where's the entrance to the queue? Have fun cleaning it up tomorrow. What? What did you do? Cleaning what up tomorrow? Did you puke all over the station or something? Okay, how do you get... okay, where's the entrance to my Thunderhead? I forgot where I put the entrance at. Unless it just broke down and this is the entrance. Am I going blind here? Oh, it's right here around the corner. Oh, in real life, this is how it is. I forgot about that. It just kind of wraps next to the lift hill. Yep, it goes under the lift hill. I forgot about that. Yep. Oh, wait, no, this is the exit. Oh, right, the exit goes under the lift hill. Duh, I knew that. Let's ride Thunderhead. Oh, yeah, I love this part of the ride. It's like, it adds to the, like, realism of it when you have like wooden walls. Just your track, there's a little thump there, and it kind of just adds to the theming. Just take a look at the entrance in the morning. Too bad I'm not there tomorrow. Oh, sucks for you. Unless they call me in. Alright, Thunderhead, let's go. How are y'all liking my recreation so far? This is my best recreation. My recreation is... Oh, how do you word this so it sounds stupid? It's a very good recreation. I've always wondered what those are supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be proxes, but they're red, and they have, like, no actual wiring to it. Okay, can we, like, go, please? Oh, it broke down. Is it broken? Is it broken? What the heck? Why aren't there people just standing there? Oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. So apparently they didn't use, or I didn't use block zones when I made this. And, we had a collision. Where's our mechanics at? They need to come evac these guests right now. Whatever. I'm sorry, y'all are gonna go bye-bye. Let's ride this thing. Let's ride my recreation. Why did Brecken just send a wait, maybe that wasn't Brecken. Oh, it's Colby. Whee! Let's skip past this. Oh, yes, I love the first drop. This is exactly how it's profiled in real life. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. This is atrocious. What the heck? I love this pacing. I love this pacing. Oh, there's the brake run. Notice how I made it realistic and put the brake run right next to the lift hill like it is in real life. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid. Why is there an unload station? Oh, that's not an unload. Never mind. See how good of a recreation that was? W recreation. Okay, so that's the best, probably Thunderhead recreation that there is. What is this? Okay, should I actually start critiquing it now? Like, okay, first of all, Lumberjack's entrance is not right there, or the drop line's entrance is not right there. It's all the way over here. And its exit's over here, too. There's not a carousel in this part of the park. Mystery Mine is way over there. There's not a giant hill here. There is a Dippin' Dots here, so they did get that right. Why are we going up such a steep grade right now? I'm guessing this is Mystery Mine. It looks like crap. Holy cow. Okay, I'm done walking around because it's going to take forever. Yeah, I guess this is Mystery Mine. Oh my gosh, they profiled it the wrong way. The roll goes the other way. Literally the most important part of the ride they got wrong. And they also didn't hardline it. So it looks like that. This is absolutely awful. I'm sorry. This is one of the worst things I've probably ever seen in this game. Like, what the frick? It literally rolls to the left. You had one job. I would have been satisfied if you had gotten Mystery Mine's last inversion right, but you didn't. How do you go about doing this? Okay, you also didn't make it. It's a vertical drop right now, so you got the draw angle wrong. That's wrong. There's not another secondary drop there. You didn't enclose anything. Okay, your first drop out of the station is not nearly that big. The staircase is not inside. This turn is banked. Oh my gosh. Your lift hill is not that tall. There's not a drop here like that in real life. You actually got this part right. And you also included the old element. That's cool. Good job for that. And you jacked up that turn. There's a brake run here, correct. But you crapped up the shaping. So now you have something that looks like that. Oh my gosh. You got it going over the path, so at least you got that right. It actually banks to the left here and then enters the building instead of going straight in the building. Lift hill. Okay, where do you look at that? That's literally atrocious. That's worse than Thunderhead. Now, Thunderhead's layout was completely wrong. Like, you got this right, 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 but as soon as you get to here, you start going wrong. It doesn't go back under the lift hill over here. It goes over here, does a loop over here, comes back, does a turnaround under this element, and then hits the brake run is against the lift hill, like right here. Then it turns this way, and then goes that way. Bro, what the frick? Normally I try to be nice to people, but this is absolutely awful. What is this building supposed to be? Is this that stupid restaurant in Wildwood Grove? What? Mystery Mine brave the mines coming soon. What do you mean? Coming soon? You just passed the entrance. What is this? Oh, there's the train. Here's Tennessee Tornado. Do I want to ride this? Oh gosh. If you don't drop through the mountain, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, at least you'd put that in. It's kind of hard to mess up Tennessee Tornado's layout. You already did. Okay, I'm pretty sure the loop goes the other way. I think it exits on the right. Whatever. Okay. We don't have nearly enough speed. That was janky as crap. That was way too fast. You got your final turn somewhat right. Also, I don't think the brake run goes through the lift hill. Maybe it does, I don't remember. Let's look at Wild Eagle. Okay, again, I think you got your vertical loop wrong. I think it exits on this side. Then it does a 0G roll. Then it does a dive loop. Or, sorry, an Immelman. Wait a minute, does it do an Immelman or a dive loop? I thought it did a dive loop. Maybe it is an Immelman. Oh, you put a breaker on here. A trim brake that's not there in real life. That's nice. Yeah, this sucks. Your barn swing's the wrong color. I don't even want to look at lightning rod. I mean, it's not... Yeah, your shaping is jank as heck. Okay, your pacing's way off, too. Oh my gosh. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You made it wrong. It's supposed to be a quad down, not 6 downs. There's also not an airtime hill after that. It's just the brake run. Okay. Okay. As you probably could tell, this isn't mine, obviously. This is... I don't even want to look over here. I'm not even going to look at Big Bear Mountain. You want to walk around my park now for the actual one? That sucks. I'm sorry, I saw that in the workshop and I'm like, oh, I gotta take a look at this. There might be some things I can steal from this one. No. Let's go look at mine. No, there's nothing you can steal. He had trees floating. Trees were genuinely floating. What the frick is that? Okay, Dollywood. Yes. Tickets and turnstiles. Here we go. This is Dollywood. We got our maps, our promotional. Look at that view. I love all the signage on these buildings. I think I did a good job with them. Spotlight Bakery. I improvised some of them, like this yummy yum. I didn't know what that sign said because I couldn't get a good look at it. This one I got right. Oreo hot fudge, and then available in all your favorite flavors. Man, I love how this looks right here. Looks good. I do need to fix the side of the show building for the Palace Theater. I love the Emporium. This building doesn't exist anymore. They removed that. It's just a big open plaza now. They did not replace it with anything. Timber Canyon. I love these little birdhouses. They look so good. There's Trussell Bridge, Caution Steep Hill. I'm just kind of flying through it because I need to get to work on Mystery Mine again. There's Thunderhead. There's Drop Line. This sign took like 30 minutes to make. Look at that view. I still gotta work on that show building for Mystery Mine, but pretty decent looking. Lumberjack's Pizza. Okay. I gotta be careful because that is copyrighted music. So we got the exit going now. I've been doing a lot of work on the exit. It's kind of hard to tell because there's no like good photos or anything of it. I found one video that shows clips of it, and I've been able to recreate it from there. There's two staircases. You got the big one that comes down from the station, and then you turn to your right, and then you go under the brake run, and then you go down even more, and right next to you is actually the, not Trailblazer. What does Dollywood call their Fast Pass? I think they just call it Time Saver Pass. Right there is the Time Saver Pass entrance, and that is a staircase that goes up in this little mule shed thing. And you enter the station. If I can get in there, holy crap. You enter the station via little section there. Station is pretty much done, though. Finished all the lighting. There's some more signage that I need to add, but I don't know if I'll do that. Got the little lockers that they put your stuff in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. There's still a lot of work I gotta do on the actual queue. This still needs a lot of show building stuff to it. This needs to get more detail. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to do, but we're getting somewhere. And this last version is almost fully supported now, and it's looking really good. That is the shaping that you're supposed to have. Good old heart lining. See how it rolls to the... My gosh, camera. Rolls to the left. Like that. You can look through the element. I got all our perimeter fences in. Starting to look good. This path connects all the way back to over here. There's a gate right here. It connects to. I think there also might be a service road that goes from here all the way to Wild Eagle, which is way up on a cliff in real life. Today we're going to be working on some of this outside barrier stuff. It's literally just up against a big hill, and there's trees everywhere. It'll start to form our area. So let's go ahead and open Google Maps. What did y'all do? What is this picture? What the frick? What are you doing? That's so stupid. Stop messing with my entrance. Jeez. Y'all are crazy. Oh gosh. Come on, Google Maps. Please, hello. What's up, Silver Coasters? Dun 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 dun. Where is it? Go. Okay, we're gonna share this as a source. Screen capture. When actually we'll do a window capture. So you can kind of see what I'm trying to get at. There. So I'm about to rob an auction on payday 2. What? Okay, so there is a wooden fence there, and there's a little gate there. Where the heck does that go? What? Must be for some, like, water thing or whatnot. Maybe there's some water treatment or something back there. Well, this is literally just a perimeter. Why would there be a gate then? I don't know. Okay, so there's a few barrels, mostly trees. There's some flowers. There is another one of these. Okay, that one's actually lit. Some of these freaking went to default on me and turned off. I gotta go back to all the lights and turn them all on. Okay, there's a one over here. Warning. The mine is infested with... What does that say? The mine infested with longtails, rookers, and peeps. I can actually take a screenshot of that, baby. Mystery mine. Of course I have caps lock on. Mystery mine. Lamp post sign. go to screens. Yes, that's the one we want. Okay. It's about yay big. Ta-da! It's right actually across from... I just opened the wrong thing. Right across from the exit, which is... yeah, pretty close to what I got. Nice. There's some crates in front of that, too. Wow. We're gonna put them right there. Actually, it needs to be over here, because there's a barrel right there. Anyways, thanks for joining today, guys. Hope you are having a fantastic Monday. It's cold today. It's currently 27 degrees right now where I'm at. It is pretty dang cold. Which is funny because yesterday it was 60. But whatever. Okay, there's another barrel and there's another crate. Right here. It's a little bit bigger too. It's also darker. A darker color. What do you mean there's no color available? Fine. Barrel rider. It's not a trash can barrel this time. There we go. I was going alright, just chilling until one of my friends come over for a sleepover, then I'm going to SCC tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, all the rides are running pretty good this year. Obviously, Powder Keg has had downtime. That's pretty normal for that ride, though. It just has a lot of restraint faults and whatnot. Most of them have been, actually operator errors. But, keep breaking our restraints. I feel like that's a little bit longer in real life, but we good. I probably am going to move this stuff over a little bit, though. No, I don't want to select my floor plan. Just a tad. I did not want to move it up. Stupid multi-move tool. Did I tell you I could move it up? No, I did not. There. Also, speaker would probably make sense if it was inside the barrel or crate, which is probably what they did. Probably why that crate is there, to be honest. Probably houses the soundtrack. What sucks is this text, if you go down far enough, it like disappears and like, not disappears, but it like scrambles. It's so weird, and I have the text actually pretty decently far from the item. Like, it's the same with this, which is like actually a sign. It like scrambles right there. Like that's an actual sign. It's not like the text thing. It's so weird. Like same with that too. I hate that. Never had that problem before. I really do need to finish this stupid ride. Lumberjack lifts. It's just the terrain is so weird here. Because the ride foundation is lower than the actual path. Which is hard to do in this spot because it's on a hill right here. So, yeah. And then there's a retaining wall that separates it from Mystery Mine. It's just really weird. Yeah, this whole thing is technically sloped ever so slightly. Okay, what's next? There's another barrel, but it has a flower in it, so we'll see what our flowers look like. Or planters, not flowers. Planters. What does this bottom portion look? Nope, that will not work. Oh, here we do. We do have one. I thought we might have one. Perfect. Kind of looks like a rose bush, almost. Do we have roses? We don't have a lot of flowers in the game, is what I just realized. Oh, we have this one too. I forgot about that. Well, if this doesn't work, I'll use that one, but... Like, this is all the flowers we have. W ride. It is a really good ride, isn't it? That actually might work. Unless I can use like a sunflower and then color it red. No, that won't work. How is it a depressing ride? Yeah, we don't have a lot of nature items. It's kind of stupid. Well, I think we had more flowers in Planko 1. And that's not saying much because we didn't have a lot there either. You always had to like be clever and come up with stuff. I need something tall like that, but I want it to be a rose bush. I guess that'll have to work. It doesn't look too bad. And it is red, so I guess that works. I don't know what that is. My guess it's a speaker or something, but I don't know. There's more of those bushes over here in that corner. So I'll just use these, I guess, in this corner here. And then there's some like purple bushes in front of it. Yeah, those would probably work. Gosh dang it, that's not where I said to put it. You gotta give it to Dollywood. They do know their flowers. They do a good job with all the flowering and everything. At least we had toolkit items in Planko 1. Right, and if I remember correctly, someone did have like some good flower designs. I love being in a tornado watch again. Are we in a Where are you at? You're not in Branson area, are you? We had a few tornado watches, but I never saw anything. Oh, there they are. Rosebush. Why are they not with the flowers? Okay. Is that like a commonly known thing that a rose isn't a flower or something like that? Am I just real stupid or... like, what's going on? New England area. Okay. There we go. That looks a whole lot better. Like it. Oh, Hershey, PA, just a bit far away. Oh. I got you. I feel like we have a bush type that fits that. I gotta find it, but like this one, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I feel like that one kind of fit. Where are you at? There you are. Hershey area as well. Hershey is a good park. Okay, that is good there. There's an actual tree right there. I know exactly which one I can use. I think our tree selection, though, in this game is a bit better than what we had in Planko 1. I think they look a little bit better. And they're smaller, too, which is very helpful. That one almost works perfectly. Look at that. Okay, we're going to add... where's that gate at? I put it somewhere. There it is. Or not gate, it's a fence. Sorry. Make it a little bit bigger. Because it is a, like, privacy fence type thing. Kind of like that. And this goes... it kind of just starts randomly right there. Oh, it connects to that. It's man, you can barely see that. That's a really nice job that they did hiding that. It just gets really subtle and it goes down slowly. Okay, there is some nice looking stuff there. I'll do that in a minute. You get to this corner here. I think this fence in real life, it ends right here. Because it's not right on the curve that it happens. Yeah, see, there's a bit of straight, yeah, right there. So what we'll do is we'll just slowly, like, start to lower this into the ground. Like that. And I'll move that to be... Actually, no, well, I'll just force it. Force it at an angle is what I'll do. There we go. There we go. Anyway, sup, Moby didn't recognize. Oh. I was like, what the heck? Boom, 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 boom. I guess I can pause now. Well, I can still kind of hear that copyright music. Mystery Mine soundtrack is not copyrighted, so I'm good there. At least from this angle, you can see the text. I found these real nice Coke vending machines on the workshop. They look really good. Meow. Gravy. 48 inches you have to be. Got some nice signage here. Test seat. Don't forget, you must be 48 inches tall to ride Mystery Mine. Sorry, the Mystery Mine. Even got the logo on a screen up there. I gotta figure out how to get the signage that goes on this wall and goes on that wall. Because there's stuff you can read while you're in the queue. It is one of the more boring parts of the queue. And the soundtrack gets freaking into your head. But I did finish the station, basically. Got all the lighting done. The only thing I haven't done is done the Time Saver Pass entrance, which I don't know what it looks like. I still gotta finish the trains, too. The back part of them, anyways. There's some theming on the back that you gotta add. But we got the lockers, we got the op booth, we got all the signage, or some of it. I put an operator there because there's a button there. Got the little separation gates for the drop track there. I love this part. You can actually see the layout in here in real life in the queue. And you can see it here in the recreation as well. And the train just goes whizzing past there, and it's so cool. Keep your boots on, miners. Rabbit's foot. Okay. This goes this way. Okay, and then right here there is more bushes, but there's also these tiny little, gosh dang it, of course it moved on me. Tiny little wooden crate type things. There's also a barrel in that corner. It's just kind of leaning. It's just kind of leaning. Do. Okay. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with the work I got. I also went ahead and added all the perimeter fencing and got these danger signs in, authorized personnel only, like they have in real life. Really cool thing that they do here. So they have an actual infield, which is the part you can die in. That's what I call those areas. This is the die area. You can die here. You stick your head through the track or put your hand or whatever when the train's running. But you get in here, which is still part of the perimeter because you can access your support columns and whatnot. But you can't die here because you can't actually reach the track. But it's still part of the perimeter because you can technically still climb your support columns and then get on your track. So that's why they got it fenced off, because it's still like a do not enter area while ride's in operation. You know, you got pneumatics and stuff up here for your brakes, so you got to be careful. But then out here is not even a perimeter. This is just a maintenance path. So you basically have like a safe perimeter and then a safer perimeter. And both have locks and stuff that separate them. Some rides actually have what's called trap keys, which it takes a special key to open the gate, and before you can run the ride, that special key actually has to be plugged into the panel in order to run the ride. So that gate has to be closed, literally has to be closed in order to operate the ride. The only thing about trap keys is they are a pain to keep up with. And if you lose one, you're screwed. I know from experience. Okay, so there's actually a little tiny wooden crate underneath them first. So crate doesn't have to be anything special. I can literally just take something like this, shrink it, and then lower it down. It actually sits more right there, doesn't it? Ah, that's okay. That's okay. Now we'll go back to our planters. We got 7 people watching. That's awesome. This seat is so loud. I move and it goes creak. Of course, it's got a pirate symbol on it. We'll rotate that away so you don't see it. Jeez. Actually, heck that. We're not using that. We're going to use this one. We're going to make our own flowers. Do. Okay, what kind of flowers are these? So they're like purple and white. But there's a lot of them. So I almost want to do something like that, and we can color it. Color these purple. Not the barrel, you idiot. Select the flowers. You're going to be stupid, aren't you? I hate the selection tool sometimes. Of course, it selects the bush through the flowers. Fine. We'll do this the hard way. Purple. Actually, we'll go with that one. There we go. That works pretty well. Then we'll take this, and I'll recolor it so I don't have to mess with it again. And we'll color it white. There we go. Man, they are way closer together, aren't they? This platform is smaller. And it sits higher up like that. Of course it didn't select the purple flowers. That means I gotta go in and select them again. To raise them up. Oh gosh, there they are. Okay, I had the flower selected, and then I multi-selected. No, I don't want that. I want the flowers. You know, the things that I've been trying to select the entire time. There. There we go. Okay. And then that barrel, it's a lot smaller. It's right up against it, and we're gonna do that. It's actually, yeah, we're good. There's some bushes here. Like so. Believe there's also a tree in there. Also, wait, what? There, what's that? I put a lamppost there, but I think that's the wrong placement. It's actually way over here. It's all the way over here is where it is. I was like, what? Something looks off here. I think it was that. And there's a tree in here. A few trees, actually. One is pretty dang tall, actually. I got that one in. So we'll do... It kind of looks like this, honestly. No, wait. It's like a fir or something. Black spruce actually might work if I can get a small one. Or maybe, yeah, that might work. Yes, that works perfectly. Go through there, and then there's another one. That's kind of too big. I thought there were 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, there's a real tiny one here. That's skinny and tall. Skinny and tall. I wish we had this in a different color. Do we not have a quake and aspen tree in green with green leaves? Gosh dang it. We have a Scots pine tree, which is a behemoth. Elm tree. I wonder if I descale that if it can. That might work. It looks a little funky. Yeah. It's not bamboo, that's for sure. That might work. It looks a little funky. There we go. This will work. Ta-da! Isn't that just beautiful? That's kind of like the entrance transition into the mystery mine area. So It's got to look good. Don't think we have these in the game. Okay, we also need to start with this little hill back here. There's a hill that's pretty decently large. I kind of have it, but I need to make it more workable. Yeah, that's a good height. Okay, if I don't be careful, I'm gonna hide all these speakers accidentally, and I won't be able to find them again. There was one. There it is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that hill gets kind of like taller as you go towards Mystery Mine, and it goes down again because of the layout. In fact, that height might work there. This path is wider here in real life, so I'll probably make it a bit wider. Man, this looks so much better than what they have now, because this was 2013 when they have the Google Street View I'm looking at right now. They also changed the structure of this thing too. It doesn't look like this anymore. That looks better too, so I'll probably make this one. I also can't tell if that's steel or if that's wood. Kind of looks like steel, but I put it down with wood here. I think I made this lift hill a little too tall. Everything probably should be a little bit lower, which would make this other lift hill taller, which is what actually needs to happen. But it's fine. Pacing is fine, so I'm happy with it. It's not majorly off, and you can't really tell. So you didn't hear that. Oopsies. Yeah. You failed to get into the FBI. Well, did you at least get into Shepherd of the Hills? Did they ever respond back to you? I'm guessing as a Copperhead mountain coaster operator, if that's what they call it. I haven't actually looked at what you can apply for, but I'm guessing that's what you applied for, is something like that, unless they like swap their operators around and give like them shifts on things or something. I don't know how they do it. Is that how they do it? I guess it would make sense if they had like, well, one day you're on the mountain coaster, but one day you're operating the ropes course and helping with that, and then one day you're operating the vigilante or something like that. I don't know. I would assume that's how they do it, but I don't know. Crap, I unplugged that. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. That was weird. No, they don't allow ops at 16. They don't have any spots open and anything else. Oh. Well, that sucks. Did you try any other mountain coasters? Like the Branson one or the... What's the other one? The Runaway? Man, that hill is really tall there. Which makes sense. Actually, it's starting to make me think that I did get the height right. Like, it goes up there. What's crazy is the entrance to Wildwood Grove is like right here. So it goes like up that. But I'm going to try to design this around that. Because I don't plan on doing anything with that area until we get a scenario editor. Or, whichever comes first, until I finish everything else. But to be perfectly honest, that's one of my least favorite areas of the park. I think it looks great, but there's not a whole lot to do. And it gets really hot over there because I don't have a lot of shade. So, yeah. My parents know the people at Branson one across the Walmart, and we are going to try to see if I can work there soon. You should have tried that one in the first place. If your parents know the people. Whatever. Okay, there is like a fence there. A gate. I'm actually going to steal the Mystery Mine perimeter gate. And it goes up the hill. Great job on this. It's just like it. Thank you. Appreciate it. This needs to be green. Yeah, that's my goal anyways. I'm trying to get it as close as I can. Obviously, there's a few things that are just like, yeah, no, I can't do that. Man, I probably should. It's not that steep right here. So, gosh dang it, I deleted that fence. Yeah, there's a few things that are going to be hard to do, like lumberjack lifts. Not a ride type in the game, so I had to mock that up myself. The terrain is also being really stupid here, because technically this foundation for the ride is lower than the path. In some areas, because it's on a hill, but like right here, it should be level. So it's just giving me pain But there's also a retaining wall that separates it from Mystery Mine, so that's going to be fun. Then again, and it's also right next to the seating area and right next to the path, so it's not like I can just ignore it. Whatever. I just noticed this color changed. Huh. Someone had a blueprint for the high-low silos. Those might work. What do you mean? I have the blueprint for the high-low silos. Oh, you mean in Frontier Workshop. I thought you were talking about the actual blueprints for the actual ride. Oh, I didn't even see those. I'm going to go look those up. No, I made that. In fact, now that you mention it, I'm going to go look it up right now. High-low silos. That's the one at SDC. It's the ride model. What's the ride? I forgot what that ride model is called. Who manufactured lumberjack lifts? I can't. That's right. Maybe it's called Tower Ride. Tower Ride. Custom flat rides. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Hello. I'm gonna steal that. What is this? Glasses? Oh, glass panels. I'll steal that too. I ain't seen it. Are you sure someone made it? I hate this stupid workshop, man. How does it pull up custom flat rides and I'm looking at Le Dragon de Fear? Oh my gosh, dude. Unless I just missed it. Maybe it's this one. No. Intamin transfer table. No. Total subscriptions. Go. I did not click that. I hit. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm happy with mine, so I might just keep them. But if you can find it, then yeah, send me the share code. I gotta get back to work here. Um. Okay. Put this in. This is a little gate here. Man, that is way off. That terrain needs to really be fixed. It goes at... Technically, that's at the same angle as the wooden fence here. I'll make that a little bit smaller. And that fence just kind of dives up that hill. And disappears into the trees. I'm gonna make this a little scenery group real quick, so if I want to edit it, I can. We got a danger sign. Let's see what we got. I'll probably just steal this one. Of course it rotates it that way. Gosh dang you. DM that to me so I can just copy and paste it. There we go. Don't know what's back here. I'm just gonna put some bushes and stuff and cover this up. Okay. I'm actually gonna raise that plant now. Looking good. Okay, of course. No. Select the stupid flowers. Okay, there's 5 items selected, so I think we're good. There we go. There we go. Frick. Whatever. You're gonna make me type this out, aren't you? 4YZ SK SWGN. Kids pulley spinning drop tower. Huh. That is pretty good. What do your seats look like? Wow, that's pretty good. Yes, I will take that. I'm gonna... Actually, what I'll do is I'll place it over. Because these are in the right spot. What's this big pad for? Oh, great. That wasn't at the right height. Okay, cool. Thanks for doing that. Hope I don't have to freaking recolor every single piece. Don't like that he put the path piece under it, though. Because it's going to jank up my path. Kind of. What the frick? That did nothing. Oh, you gotta attach the scenery thing. Yeah, this is gonna suck. That's really weird looking, not gonna lie. Sorry. Not worth it. I guess I could have just froze it, but I'll add it later if I have to. I mean, mine's okay. I think that was a little bit different design too, because it has this weird like kickstands and whatnot. I also felt like it was really tall. Okay, I've done, what, a few plants? Man, that goes pretty high up there, doesn't it? Holy cow. I mean, you see where Thunderhead sits. It's probably the same height as that. Because Wildwood Grove is pretty flat. That's what's crazy. But that's starting to look pretty decent. Look at that little corner. I like that. I need to get this finished, this little entrance point, because it's throwing me off to have just floating roof panels above there. Also, I gotta fix that trim. Oh yeah, and there's a shade cover here. else forget, I gotta add that little pipe thing. There's a rock right there. It actually is. It's got a bit of flat just right around where the path is. What the frick are these? I've always seen these. I don't know what these are. Barrel of what? What does that say? Barrel of fun. I guess I gotta make those too. That's gonna be fun to make. These little spike things I might already have in this area. I might have already made one. It's basically the same thing as this. Okay. It's a little more simplified, actually. But have a light on it at all? No, it doesn't. So first of all, get rid of the hook. It's got a straight piece. There's no rope there. connection comes up at an angle and it goes past it. Dude, select that in piece, please. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That's why I used two different kinds of pieces here. I was like, what the heck? Okay. We'll do it like that. That is actually on the opposite side. So this pole and everything on this side needs to get moved over here like that. Dollywood. Yep. Working on Dollywood right now. Okay, and then this stays over here, but it should be at like the slightest angles because it's gonna hit right there. Deselect that piece, please. Okay. And then we could slide this up. I know there's a rope piece. There it is. It's like I know there's a rope piece somewhere. Make it look like it's somewhat tied into that other piece here. It's all about faking it in this game. Oopsies. Probably go a little bit higher. That's good right there. And then okay. That's basically it, actually. We don't have any of this extra supporting. That was only for a lumber camp. Doesn't have a light on it. What I'll do is I'll rotate this like so and look like rotate it like that so it looks like it's kind of all the same knot. Kind of. Maybe. There we go. Kind of, maybe not. Fool that little audience out of there. There we go. Make it look like it's somewhat wrapped together. Okay. Now we're just going to separate that from the building. Don't know what that does. I think it's just theming. Okay, that actually holds up the canvas. Never mind, I lied. There's a line that goes all the way across and attaches to a tree. It just kind of punctures the... Why would they do that? Alright, whatever. I ain't questioning it. Where's it sitting? It's halfway, like right there, kind of. What color is it? It really is just like a darker, like, just a bland color. Like, yeah, looks a little better. Yeah, I might go back. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. There's another light post. It's got this funky looking box on this light post. Don't know what that is. I'll try to replicate it. It really is just kind of funky looking. I mean, that's just weird. I don't know what it is. My guess is there's a speaker in there. Probably what it is. Actually, that would make a lot of sense because they have the Mystery Mine music pretty decently loud. In this area. I probably won't put it, but so I'm just going to put the speakers somewhere where I can access them. That's supposed to be inside the crate. It's like right next to that corner. Right there. And it doesn't have that sign on it that the one had. It's just like that. This is rotated a little bit closer to it. Oh, I see why. You're just gonna be real stubborn, aren't you? You're not gonna want to go inside the barrel, crate, whatever. There we go. Okay, where's another one of these at? There's one literally on the next side of it. I'm gonna hop off. See ya. Bye. There is one right there. This pole's right up against this wall, and these are like way back there. This one's even on the hill. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Barrel of Fun. I'm probably gonna call it there. We're getting some stuff done. I mean, starting to come alive over here. I just need this back wall done so that I can start to get a final look at the area. But yeah, thanks for joining in. We'll do a little POV here. Ugh. Well, that was weird. The screen didn't play when you went up the lift hill. I have it normally playing. It's still there, right? Yeah, we're good. Huh. Come Come on, where's the next train at? I don't know why that screen stopped, didn't play. Should be playing in like 3, 2, 1. Wait, hang on. Where the heck did I go? That's really weird. Why is it not? I literally just watched it earlier. Yeah, it should be on now. Literally was working earlier. I don't know what happened. Is it the lighting, maybe? I don't actually know. Huh. Alright, whatever. Yeah, thanks for joining, guys. I think this area looks pretty good now. Like, we're getting somewhere. Starting to look pretty. Like, look at that. Get a nice view of Mystery Mine here. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining the stream. Peace.